Welcome to the second floor of Project Pricefield. We are currently in the den, which is the husband's office space. This is also a multifunctional space for the family, so you can cozy up on this custom built-in sofa that we designed in front of the fire, or maybe even watch a movie. We really wanted this space to be cozy and inviting. This is an office space, but it's also a space to hang out. So we wanted to pull that beautiful oak tone that we have on the main floor and panel all the walls and really bring in that outdoorsy feel in the space. We also designed millwork to be able to house a lot of their books. Along the right wall, it feels kind of like a library feel mixed with the office on the other side of the space. There's also ample storage in the desk area for filing and even a printer. We've also added a wood-burning fireplace in this room to add to the coziness, but we needed to add a non-combustible around the fireplace. The idea behind the coloring of the tile was to bring out that slate feel that we see a lot on the main floor with those black tones around the fireplace. The stone around the fireplace might look similar to the one on the main floor, but it's actually a completely different product. So on the main floor, we have a soapstone, which here we've decided to go with a black slate. So another fun area in the space is where we had to build out the doorway to create this oak wrap. That left us with this void space that we had no idea what to do with. So we thought about continuing that bookshelf library feel on the other side of the door onto this area as well. Because this is a tight space, we didn't have room for a coffee table, so we decided to extend the wood detail behind the custom sofa so that you could put your coffee down. There's also electrical back there, so if you're working on your laptop, you can also plug in. We didn't want to clutter up the space too much, but we added this beautiful wall sconce that you can turn on right from the fixture, just so that if you're here reading a book, it's easy access as well. The primary bedroom is a very small and narrow space, so we divided it into 3 areas. When you walk in, you have the main primary suite where we've added a custom beautiful bed along the left side with some custom channeling. We wanted to add a linen fabric, but the durability just wasn't there for the client, so we ended up switching to a vinyl, which looks identical. Then we wanted to add ample storage. So we designed a bench that went under the window, which was multifunctional. You could sit there, put your shoes on, but also it was another space just for storage, which we added drawers underneath. We added beautiful task lighting in this space on either side of the bed with 2 wall sconces. And then we have these nice matte white switches from Buster & Punch, which just blend beautifully in with the headboard. The clients wanted to add a TV into this space, so we opted for the Samsung frame, which really nicely blends in as artwork, but then we wanted to add another layer. We incorporated the slat detail that we have in other areas of the home, just to add a detail, but also make the TV blend. In part 1, you would have seen that we used a similar detail on the main floor, on our custom dining table feet, but also on the ceiling in the powder room. After the primary bedroom, you have the walk-through closet where we've pulled that natural oak tone again right through the space. In the walk-through closet, we've added a custom mirror at the end and also a bench seat. So this is a space where you can sit down, try your shoes on, or even a spot just to put things. Then we wanted to focus on organizing it based on the husband and wife. So one has one side, one has the other. Another important feature that they wanted was to have a washer and dryer in the space. It was just so convenient to have their washer and dryer in their closet. Now walking into the ensuite, along the left, we wanted to keep it very open concept. So we've done 1 panel of glass with a curbless shower, and then we've anchored it with a beautiful black bathtub. On the other side of the bathroom, we've done a floating toilet and also a floating vanity, just to have a very open concept feel, and the tile just wraps all the way up onto the walls. On the right side, we've chosen a different tile for the walls, something that has a little bit of like a fluted detail as well. So the ceiling is also another spot where we took that fluted wood detail that we have throughout and added it onto the ceiling. This just helps to have all the rooms relate to each other. And then outside of the primary bedroom, we go into the sun space. Now, this room is small and compact, so we really needed to focus on storage. So we added this beautiful wall of millwork to your left, which houses all of his essentials, and then a little desk area for him as well. The main beautiful point of the space when you walk in is that we've designed this window to bump out, so he has this awesome large nook and bench seat where he can read, cozy up, and just hang out. We also wanted the room to have that woodsy feel again, bringing in that nature element into the space. So we designed this beautiful wallpaper that goes behind the bed, and then we've added a layer of millwork as well. So we have custom storage on your left, then a little floating nightstand to your right, which we've anchored with a pendant light as well. So now when you come into the hallway, we have this beautiful wood oak staircase that starts on the main floor and goes all the way up to the loft, where we have both of the daughters' bedrooms. Each layout is identical, but we really wanted each of them to have their own space and represent who they are. One of the rooms, the daughter really wanted a swing where she could just hang out, play, and have fun. We also added a fun detail in both of their rooms. One of them, we added the wallpaper on the back wall, but then on the other one, we actually ended up installing the wallpaper on the ceiling, just so that they were different, but they both had their own little touch of detail. Our favorite detail in the millwork that we designed in both of these rooms were these little hidden playrooms behind the millwork. Because of the sloped ceilings, it added this void space behind the millwork. So what better to do than to add a fun little playroom for each of the girls? This is like a little getaway for them where they could have friends. We've added beanbag chairs in there and also some ambient lighting, so just they have their own little space. We absolutely loved working on this project for this family of 5 because of all the unique and amazing details that we were able to add in for their forever home. We hope you enjoyed this tour and we can't wait to see you on our next.